Hello Nerfers, I'm Jay. It's been a while, but I wanted to do at least a few more videos before I go back to school. And I figured I'd hop on the bandwagon with like what Coop772 has done and a few other people. I've just been seeing a lot of splatter paint tutorials recently, so I really wanted to try it. And I wanted to do a tutorial on it because it's pretty simple and I just wanted to give it a shot. So I figured I'd do it with my souped up Raven. It's got the RM2 Solar motors in it. And it has the modified trigger pull, which is actually much smoother than the Strife. So there's that, which I'll show you that later. But I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and sand everything down and give it a base coat of ultra flat black camouflage paint from Rust-Oleum, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, just something real quick that a problem that I ran into is removing this part, which is the orange barrel tip, and it is solvent welded into this part, so it's glued in, and I had to Dremel it out, and it looks really sloppy right now, but I just wanted to really point that out because as I Nerf outdoors a lot, I really want to make sure that no one confuses this with a real gun, which, you know, it's hard to when it's going to be splatter painted. However, I still want to play it safe and keep some orange. I'm actually going to keep all the visible orange. I'm going to keep that orange because I actually have fluorescent orange as one of my colors, so it'll blend quite nicely, I'm thinking. Also, a thing to note is that this part right here is screwed in underneath. Whoops, there goes my motors. There's a silver screw right in here, and that is just, you need to get at it in order to get that part out if you don't want to paint that. You could paint over it if you want, but I'm going to just remove it and keep it orange. So I'm actually going to unscrew that right now very quickly for you. And I'm thinking that I'm going to either keep the motors in and just like cover them in painter's tape, or either that, or the other option would be to remove the wiring completely and then resolder everything together. But I don't know if that will be necessary. I think I'm just going to cover everything in painter's tape. So we will see. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put a base coat on, sand everything down, and then get back to you guys. Also, just really wanted to mention my trigger pull mechanism mod. I took a return spring from a Firefly and drilled a little hole in this dart pusher and threaded the spring through that, then hot glued the other end to the back of the stock here. As you can see, and the pull is so much smoother than with the stock return spring. So I'm really happy with that, and that's working very well. This is actually my secondary now. I wear it on a bandolier with a 35 drum. Sorry, I'm not in focus. There we go. So I wear it on my bandolier with a 35 drum, and I just bring it around and hose people down with darts, and the rate of fire is fantastic with a trigger pull like that. So it's a real easy mod to do, and it works fantastically. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this and get back to you. Okay guys, so we're out in my garage. I have applied 2 coats of the ultra flat Rust-Oleum camouflage black paint, and I'm going to do just one side at a time. And I have a toothbrush right over here from a recent visit to the dentist. I'm going to be using Krylon fluorescent paint. I have it in green, orange, and yellow. I'm going to do green first because that's my favorite color. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the toothbrush real quick. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to apply a generous amount to the toothbrush. And basically just flick it on. And repeat that for the other colors as well. So I'm going to do that right now. And you can do as much or as little as you want. I'm using 3 colors. You can use more, you can use less. It already is looking really cool, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest off camera and then just show you what it looks like afterwards. I'm going to be adding a matte clear Rust-Oleum coat. I'm about three layers of that because I really want to protect it. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I'll just show you when it's done. It'll look awesome. Okay guys, so I'm all finished painting it. I put 2 layers of Rust-Oleum matte clear coat on it, and this is just what the shell looks like real quick. And you could do as little or as much splatter as you really want to get whatever desired effect that you want. I was just going for a lot of different colors because I don't really, it is black base and I don't want to confuse as a real gun. So I also did a little bit of splatter on the hatch, the jam door. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back together and just show you what it looks like when it's all complete. Well everyone, I have to say splatter paint is very easy to do and it turned out really, really well. I'm very, very pleased with how it looks. It looks like I murdered a bunch of fluorescent clowns. And I really like how the orange meshes with it all. It really matches the fluorescent orange spray paint, and it just really looks really nice, and it keeps the blaster a little bit safer looking. So I'm very pleased with how it came out. I think I'm going to call it the Splayven or the Splatter Raven. But yeah. So if you like what you see, please subscribe so I can keep making videos. I'm going to be heading to school soon, so commissions are going to be down for a while, probably until either winter break or next summer. But if you really want something, just let me know and we'll work something out. I have a bunch of stuff for sale, and you can check that out here. There's an update video for that, and you can check that out right here. I am also going to be painting my Retaliator at some point soon, hopefully, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do quite for that yet, but this is really cool and it's very easy to do. So if you're new to painting blasters and you want to try something that you know you really can't mess up that easily on, give this a shot, and it just looks really cool. Yeah, so I really like it. Remember, mod at your own risk. Modding can potentially damage the internals of the gun, so do so with that in mind. Speaking of the internals, I also made sure to paint the internals black and coated all the moving parts with a layer of lithium grease, and that just really keeps the continuity of the paint job. So if you ever wonder why you should paint the internals or the inside of the blaster, not the internals, then it just really, because if you look through the hatch and you see that light green of the stock Raven color, then it just kind of disrupts the continuity of the color scheme. So anything that can be seen inside there is black or orange, and it all matches perfectly. So yeah, thank you for watching, and good luck on your splatter paint jobs.